Wow, that was quick. What is up, everybody? It's July 21st. What is it, Tuesday? Yeah, it's a Tuesday. Give me 1 second, real quick. Uh, I gotta do some typing, y'all. There we go. If you guys is watching this in the middle of the night or tomorrow morning, if you're watching this on July 22nd, I want you to know that I actually put this video out July 21st. I put it out on Tuesday. That's why I say the date first. So, after I make this video, it's live. Google always, for some reason, they don't really make it available for the replay, I think, until the middle of the night. So I just want you to know that if you're catching there for the first time, come to the YouTube channel, like and subscribe so you can get the notification when I'm actually on. Because it's critical that these videos be on when I make them. So I'm very disappointed about that. Something is going on. I don't know. But title of this video, pull up my chat. Hey babes. Title of this video, what is it? Oh, I'm really liking Google. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it short. Yeah, traditional. We getting ready to come into earnings on the July 30th. It's one of the stocks that did not run. Every stock did this V for the most part, and then they kind of gave out here. You still have a lot of stocks in this phase, right? If you were to look at a chart of all the S&P stocks, you're going to see a lot sitting right here that didn't quite make the turn to the upside. You're going to see stocks that strongly made the turn to the upside and then some. And then you're going to see stocks that didn't even do this resting period, just went straight up. So those are the three things, and very few that still kind of down here, those being the airlines, the cruises. A lot of those travel stocks didn't make it. But this one, it didn't do an Amazon. It's not doing a Tesla. I really like this bar here. And I do like the fact that, it did cross over that double top and kind of hung out a little bit. It did, I wish we had another close over this. This is so close. I almost got to call it a draw. It did close over. It did close over the top over here, but I would have liked to seen another close this week, possibly with this candle. This is a weekly chart, so maybe it'll close up above. Hey, what's up, JRH? The rut, JRH, the rut. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. I'm glad I got out of my position yesterday. Made pretty good money on that trade, legging out, man. I don't normally when I say to myself, man, I'm gonna leg out of this one. That's a losing trade right there. I don't even know why I do it, but you know what? Yesterday was a winning trade when I did it. Oh man. But I'm liking it for the upside. Mainly because it didn't run. It's got relative strength, and um, I'm thinking, that it'll possibly still, because it's the 30th. I'm thinking maybe we could hit 1600 before it actually reports, unless one of these other. I don't know who reports first out of the major techs, because one of them sucked and will bring it down. They'll probably trade together for a little bit. I don't know how bullish I am after earnings season. I think it's gonna depend on this stimulus that they're talking about. I don't know, man. I'm just guessing. So yeah, I'm really liking Google stock. Here's the 4 hour. Look, you can see more of that base that it kind of came up. It's really a cup and handle-ish. Kind of came up. You don't want to see the handle as high as the edge of the brim of the cup. You want to see it level off just before that on low volume. Not quite the lowest volume, but you can see some pops and interest down there. So let's see if we can blow. So I upped my game or my position in Google across all my accounts for the most part. Hey, Cashmatic, what's up, man? It's been a while. You sent me a message? Hold on, y'all. I got to take a break. What is this? Trump signed an executive order excluding undocumented immigrants from being counted when congressional districts are redrawn. Okay. Somebody wrote, "What are my thoughts on Amazon?" Hey, we talk about that right now. I don't see your message. I did not see her message. Oh, here it is. Wait. Oh, yeah. Did I not adjust the? Yeah, hold on, y'all. Nah, it's discolored. Why is my face discolored? Configure that videos. I don't know. Maybe that does it. I don't know. I can't change that, babe. But thanks for letting me know. I can't change it now. Yeah, I see a little. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got this blue shirt on. Anyway, so what was I talking about? Yeah, there's Google. I like it. I like it a lot, and hopefully it don't let me down. You know, because I'm a little disappointed that I've been playing the stocks that have not been ripping, and the ones that's been ripping, you know, I just totally been out of. So can my stocks rip? Can they? Can I get a little rip? You know, can I enjoy just a little rip? Yeah, what's up, Nacho on Twitch, man? What's up, man? So who said something about a stock? You still in that IWM call debit spread? It was looking weak today. And I was like, I don't know. I take that back. I take that back. I thought, I don't know what the hell I was looking at then. I must have brought up. That's nice, man. I thought about holding it over. Oh, I think this is what I saw. Maybe the first. I think I saw this part, and I was like, oh man, here it goes. But I think I was thinking about, yeah, I should hold this overnight. I really should. I was like, nah, I got out of it. I said I was gonna get out of it. I got out of it. I made money, so I'm happy. That's cool, man. When you're getting out. And I like the fact that it seems like there's some kind of rotation between, you know, these high tech people's getting out, going into the smaller stuff that hasn't been running. I've been liking the IWM. I didn't put a lot of trades on, but I've been liking it for what about a week? I was like, yeah. I put a call spread on it. You can see it right there, and I was liking this. And then, sure enough, it's playing it out. So I like it for a little bit here. I still like it. I think I could put a sell a call spread. So I'm sorry, sell a put spread somewhere around here, even, you know, in the middle of the range, and be a little bit aggressive with it, thinking that it's gonna actually pop out of this range and maybe trend higher. Maybe that's the new trend. Everybody's getting out the rich stocks, getting into the poor stocks. Rich meaning rich in price, poor meaning poor in price. I don't know, man. Them stocks, they toppy. You just gotta find something else to trade, and that's what I've been doing. But you know, they just haven't been really running like they should. Maybe they'll run now. Nacho. No hablo español. What was I gonna say? Let's talk about. Somebody asked me about Amazon. I just seen it when I picked up my phone. I don't know about. Oh, damn it! I put a call spread. I sold a put spread right around. Where did I sell it? I don't know. Shoot, down below somewhere. I think about 100 points below, somewhere around here, when it was doing this. And look at that turn right there. But anyway, I don't know. You know, I did that video. No one was toppy, thinking it was going to run into the earnings. It had its correction though. So since it had its correction of 13%, whatever it was, I really don't know. If I take a guess, I think it's gonna still slide after earnings. But I don't know. And that's because it had its correction. You know, it had a correction. But I'll tell you what, earnings is over here. If this thing reaches there by earnings, then I'll be full on board of, yeah, it's coming down. It looks like it's trying to regain it possibly pretty fast, man. I mean, that's bullish. Okay, so depending on how fast it gets back up here, that would be bullish. So I would have to rethink, you know. I would have to rethink about what I think. All I know is it was just out of control. So we had a little correction. So we did switch hands, like some weak hands got out and new hands got in. So you have a different group getting ready to bring it back to the top here, you know, so it could play out a little different. And let's just see. But that's a pretty strong candle for daily and good volume. I mean, look at that volume. So, yeah, I guess I like it to go higher from here. I hate to say it came back into the averages, right? Look at it. See, it was way up here, and look, it came right back into the averages. And I had said the stock is going to come into the averages. The averages are not going to catch up to the stock. It was going to be the stock that comes down. It did that. If you look back, this is the daily, right? Well, I guess I'll zoom in because you can't see shit. If you kind of circle the times to buy, right? And right there on the blue line for the most part, or maybe slightly below. It knows it's getting a little lower, but that's the time, So these are the buy points, and might be another buy point for it to go higher. So we just have to wait and see. Did you hear Amazon? I guess that's why it was weak today. Pushed back Prime Day. My thinking on that. First, I started thinking they're not really ready. But then I'm like, okay, maybe they're pushing it back to pull forward that Christmas, Black Friday kind of stuff from the other stores, right? So Black Friday is going to be November, let's say 25th. I don't know, around there, right? But if they having it in September or something, and everybody's kind of doing that Prime thing, a lot of people's going to be Christmas shopping on that one because it's like September. You got September, October, November. So maybe they pulling forward, like to crush the other retailers, right? To crush the competition. Let's pull forward to Black Friday, but we're going to call it Prime Day. To fool the other retailers. And take all the money. And then when Black Friday comes, it's a non-event for everybody else because they already did it on Prime Day. Yeah, so that's actually my thinking behind it. Let's see if you start hearing that out there on the business news and whatnot. Arrow, man, long time, Arrow. What's up? Getting out this Friday. Okay, getting out by this Friday. Expiration is next Friday. Cool. So no level on that. Just date. I have a feeling the trade's gonna last a little bit. Yeah, that rotation definitely seems like it's going on. Do I have here's my Twitter. Let me see something. Can we open up a heat map? Can we bring on a heat map? See what's going on here. Yeah, you can see, getting out of technology, getting in this industrials, right? Some consumer defensive, sign of people being scared. Hey, look at my Walmart. I'm bullish on Walmart. I got big positions on Walmart. So I'm seeing industrials, consumers, and maybe even down here, some financials. Not all of them. Looks like the regional banks. Wow, they catching a bid. Insurance, regional banks, banks in general. J.P. Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo up 6%. Wow, Citigroup. So and you can see all the big boys. Look at all the big squares right here. Amazon down 1%, Microsoft down. These are the big ass market caps. When they go up, the whole market goes up. They all down, except for Google, right? That was the title of the video. I'm really bullish on Google. So, and that's what I'm saying by relative strength. So we see its boys, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, they all down, and you got Google hanging in there with 0.5%. I think some of the money is going to flow into there because it hasn't caught a bid this whole time, and it's an excellent stock. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can get a pop into pop after earnings. I think last earnings this thing went 100 points. I think the last couple of earnings. So we'll see what happens. IBM had good cloud, right? So maybe it's the same, So that's what I'm thinking. No, I see IBM on here. There it is right there, up 0.5%. Remember, IBM was the shit back then in the day. Remember? Now look how little its square is right there. Look at that thing. Back in the day, this would have been like IBM, this Amazon box. Or Microsoft, so it's all little now. Oh, man. So, yeah, continue. There we go. Might as well got the CNBC thing up. Tesla can soon join the S&P 500, but inclusion is automatic. Even I heard that. Did you hear that, Tesla? All right, so everybody's really kind of bidding it up because of the inclusion. These guys, when they get into the S&P 500, they would be like the 10th biggest company. I forget how many trillions indexed off the S&P 500, but being the 10th company, these index funds will have to buy a lot of Tesla for proper weighting. But I'm hearing that they could just say, nah, we don't want it in there. It's like it won't be automatic, right? So it's interesting. It's interesting, that they're not going to do. I guess they know maybe there's a lot of fluff, but it seems like it should be automatic. That makes it, but they exclude it, and it passes, and it has all the requirements to get in. It's kind of messed up, I think, but it'll be interesting once, because then it'll sell off probably. I don't know. Or does it stay elevated until it's included? Let's say it's a year, they don't put it in. Does it stay elevated like that just for a year because everybody's waiting for that big moment of trillions? I won't say trillions of dollars, but many billions, multi-billions of dollars getting in there buying Tesla at that insane price, and then leave all the S&P 500 shareholders holding the bag as they sell out of that. And then maybe that brings the S&P down, right? Because it's in there, and then they tanking the stock, and then it goes down. I don't know. I forgot. Oh, yeah, we was just looking at the index. Look at the VIX, man. VIX is up. Okay, it's for some reason. Let's pull up the VIX real quick. We cannot break this low right there. Actually, wait, did we? No, we're right there. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of all of these drawings. Right? We are right there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We cannot break it. So I think that might be huge if we can get below that right there. As far as the market possibly going to the upside, or do we catch some more volatility right here? Could be a good time to buy puts for protection, just in case we want to bounce off of this again and go up to the 40s. You never know, right? I haven't been doing that because it's been a losing trade for me. So I'd rather just lose money on my longs than, because gosh, man, when this market rips, with this rally, you had never seen, and that's what makes it weird, because you have never really seen the rips that you get, the up 600, 700, 500, so back to back, not necessarily back to back, in a 3-month period. Generally, you see those in bear markets. Those, bear market rallies. Bear market rallies rally hard. You don't really get that in a bull market. You can, but not as many as we've been getting. So it always makes you think. I know we're up 35%, but, is it just a big-ass bounce from the bear market? Is it really a bear market rally, Because these rips, man, you go short, it'll rip your face off. You'd be like, oh, shoot, we're up to 800 points, like, ah. Okay, 148, 150 on that call Deborah spread. Let me pull that out real quick, being nosy. There was another stock I wanted to look at. Oh, you out of the money. Well, okay, you're right there. Now you're going to start you're getting in the meat of that. Yeah, it looks like, if we can clear this area, it might just go right up here to that 786 to right there where we was before. Right? So maybe that's the target. And you said 150? Yeah, just right where your short strike is. A little bit higher. But right in that area though. Because you got these guys. Yeah, right. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, man. I'm bullish on Google. Where am I? See, I'm down 272 today. See my Walmart, right? Walmart's doing well. And now I'm finally up. But I think I've been in and out. Look at all that stuff going on. I don't even know what's going on in there. It's too much. I hate when my positions look like this. You can see these 3 days left. Those I'm selling calls into the weekend for the most part, into Friday. The 134, 137. What's the price now? 132. So, and I'm covering that with these options right here, these 70 calls. So some people's probably like, what? I hear I got to explain this stuff a little bit better. Sometimes it's hard. I just want to kind of just tell you what I'm doing. And the advanced people kind of like, yeah, I know, yeah. But, yeah, does anybody want to know? Do I need to go into explanation with that? It's like a covered call, right? Um, yeah, I'm a little bit bored today. A little bit bored. So, that's it. And I told you about the Amazon. I sold some calls on Amazon. Sold some puts on Amazon, and it started selling off. So maybe I think it's a good trade. I think Amazon will start to get its footing. Not I don't care if it goes down. Just don't be going down for 4 or 5%. Then I'm in trouble. Yeah, that's it, man. So we looked at the rotation, what's going on. Oh, IBB, I got out. I just didn't. It's just I've been getting. I don't like what's going on with it. I like it. I mean, it was down I found it was down harder than this today. Yeah, when it was down 142, I was like, what is going on? I didn't have a chance to look at the news to see which stock in the IBB was kind of bringing the index down, or was it just the whole index in general? But for some reason, this thing has a hard time breaking out. And generally, this is how a breakout is actually supposed to happen. Come out, come back down, test, bounce back up. But I don't know. I'm not feeling this. I'm feeling this to go right back in the range for some reason. So I didn't get, I mean, every time, if you look at every single one of these 4-hour candles, and I'll get rid of all of these drawings so you can see what I'm talking about. Look, since it broke out, look at these candles, it was just constant selling. You can see by those wicks. As soon as it got some traction, they selling it off. Right there, selling it off. And then here, they did sell it off. So I'm not liking what that is. So I just got out. And I got out for profit. I had it for over a couple of weeks now. But I was expecting it to be a more steadier trade since it broke out of the congestion, but didn't happen. So since it's not kind of going the way I'm thinking, I just kind of cut my losses, cut my winnings before they turn into losses. Yeah, that's it, y'all. So I guess I'll keep this video short. I could have sworn I wanted to talk about something else. No, that's it. We could pull up Facebook real quick, because that's my whole portfolio is in Facebook. I thought about selling some of these options this morning, but every time that it goes up, it comes right back down. We haven't been this high today. The last time we was that high was over here, and what day was that? That on July 13th, right? So over a week ago. So I was like, oh yeah, I should have sold some in here, but it's having a hard time breaking that up, just approaching this 250 area. Sometimes when I see that, generally the more knocks you have up there on the top of the range, you'll bust through. But lately, I've been seeing it fail. Okay, like we saw it right here, right? Knock up the top, knock at the top, knock, fail, right? So I'm thinking knock, maybe it comes up and tries to knock again and then fail. So I'm starting to get worried about this one as well, because I feel that it should have just go ahead and broke out already, like Google is, and the earnings is next week. So it just kind of, it's making me a little nervous. On this one. So I don't know what to do. I mean, they all leap, so I think if it sells off, I got time for it to come right back. But I don't know. I might sell some. Next time we get a pop into that, I might sell a few of the nearer dated leaps. So I got 2-year leaps, like the 1-year leaps, and just say, yeah, just get out. Kind of slim my position down, because it seems like it's wanting to tell me something. But I do like the fact that every time it does sell off, it seems just to bounce right back. Here today, sell off and a little slow on the bounce back. So it opened up nice. Okay, yeah. So, but you know what? That's the whole market. That's the whole, you know, tech stock kind of things going on right there. All right. So and wait, one more stock. So that was Facebook, and and Twitter. I didn't see that on the heat map. I'm liking Twitter. Yeah, I got my calls back. This one is up, right? So Google's positive. This one's positive. Facebook is not positive. By the way, you know what else is positive? Snap. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not positive. But this is, I pulled up the weekly. Was it the monthly? Yeah, the monthly. See, I got some lines drawn. I like that. I actually like what I'm seeing here, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of this stock because it's like Snapchat. Yeah. Does it work? Can you advertise it? I mean, mostly kids is on there, right? So, I mean, kids don't buy nothing, do they? Can you put ads in front? I mean, they gotta ask their parents for money. So does it work? You know, I don't know. That's what's going on in my mind, without reading anything about it. But look, it's getting traction, man. You even got a higher low. It broke out. It's it didn't reach its all-time high, but this thing could possibly get going. Maybe that's where some of the Facebook money is going to. But so anyway, I thought it was up today, but I guess not. So yeah, I'm liking Twitter, but I've been disappointed for years because every time this thing has been up here, I have been in a position. I'm sure I was in there. I'm sure I was in here. I'm sure I'm in there. I think over here I was in. Yeah, I'm sure. I remember that one. That one hurt. No, I don't think so. But I think I was in that one. I even think I was in this one. So it's like I can't seem to catch any traction. This thing seems to let you down soon as it gets a little run. I strongly believe that once we clear all of this area, this thing is really going to take off. And maybe I'm hoping for earnings. They do confirm a subscription model. This thing will skyrocket if that happens. You saw what happens just when that little test release. That would be nice. And I'm sure they're going to be asked about it in the conference call. So it'll be interesting. So we're going to have to read, even though we don't see it, we have to read between the lines. We have to see that body language when he asks about it. See where it goes from here. So you said thoughts on MTP. Dre, where can you find a good activity on options? Where can you find good activity on options in options chain? I'm not quite sure what you mean by good activity. Volume, like what stocks is popping kind of in the options. I'm going to assume that's what you mean. Thinkorswim has, and I used to use them, but then these scans, is this it? And you could scan, you pick your things, what you want to scan, your minimums and maximums. Here, and scan. No, Option Hacker. This is the one. And you could scan with volume and all of that stuff. I think it's one of these tools, and I used to use it all the time and find out what here. So it's got this button, the sizzle index. What stocks are sizzling? I don't know. I don't like the way Pete and John and Jerry trade with the. I don't necessarily like trading that way. What's hot and just kind of follow the crowd. If this is what you're talking about, I'm not sure. I did try that method back in the day, and I didn't like it. Maybe I was in the wrong stocks. You don't really know the reason why somebody's buying a bunch or selling a bunch. Maybe they got stock and they're trying to hedge against it. You just don't know. So it never really worked for me. And what you hear on the radio, if you talk about like the Pete and John and Jerry, something just seems, I know they're on TV, which validates them, but something seems a little scamish with them, in my opinion. Like, because they could get in, they could buy a shitload of calls. Let's AT&T, for example, buy a shitload. That could be them with the volume even. Hey, man, and they go, hey, whole bunch of activity in AT&T options. The 33rd strike, 60 days is 2,000, and then they get everybody, they talking to millions of people when they're on CNBC, and then when it bumps up the stock, they get out. So I don't know. It just seems something scamish that I'm not feeling. Not saying they are. I just feel, my meter kind of goes off a little bit. Any short-term stocks you're watching? You said I'm in Twitter. Is Twitter about? Yeah, I just got done talking about it. I really like it. I'm heavy. I'm deep in Twitter, in the Twitter calls. Not in this account though. Oh yeah, I was supposed to bring up MTP. Yeah, I could do that. Where's my chart? Never heard of it. Yeah, is this? Oh, wow! Look at that volume right there. 160%. Yeah, see, I don't trade these kind of stocks. I call it a penny stock. I just don't mess with them. Whatever. But I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it. When you see it like this, I got the week here. We can pull up the daily. You got a shitload of volume. I don't know what's going on. And look, it already sold off from 7 down to 4. But I think we possibly need to give it. Look what happened here on the pop, right? It went up there. That was the top. That claimed to be the top. Every time it pops, it seems like you only get a day pop, and then here's a couple of days, and then a drop. I have a feeling this is going to be the same thing. That was a serious sell-off right there. It did the same exact. Why is that the same exact candle? Right? So be careful with this one. There's my opinion. That's just, all we could do. Look at over here even. Right? Look at these candles. This one, somebody just be selling. And when you get these candles, so far I'm looking at all these candles, and when you get them, it means sell. Right? So there's my opinion just by looking at the history of that. The short term, any short term stocks you're watching? Short term, like short term trades? I don't day trade. So like short term trades, I put that call spread that I sold some puts on Amazon for that expired this Friday, by the way. That's why I was like, ooh. My timing sucked on that one. Because I did it right here. I did it as it was coming up into here. And then, so hopefully it doesn't go down a little further. I think Amazon could hold, not necessarily go higher, hold. That's why I sold puts. I can't remember what my strikes were. I know it was like 125. It was like the 20. Yeah, I could tell you. Because it was like the 20 delta or something. 25, 26 delta, I think. Just change that. It was somewhere now. It'll be a little higher. Somewhere like this. Yeah, 30, 55. Maybe it was the 30. Yeah, that sounds familiar. 30, 50, 30, 45. I have a feeling that's what it is. So I'm like, okay, that's a good 100 plus points out the money. I don't think Amazon is going to go down 100, because it already had a big move yesterday, a little correction today. That's my thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's just a trade. Catch you next time. All right, Errol, be safe. I sure will. She's in here. Yeah, she's in here. I don't know if she sees you. I want to buy leaps, so I want to see the volume long term. Yeah, I don't know. You can look at the open interest. It kind of tells you how many open contracts there are. So like if we go, I'll do Twitter. Because, if you come clear out here and you could change, this to the open interest, you can see the active. See that? Look at that. This is. Wow, it's even on the downside. But look at that. Somebody's got 12,000 open contracts on that. On that 65. So people's buying these out of money calls. And then, but there's a lot of activity on the put side as well, So let's see next this one, March. No, not a lot. Not a lot. It seems like that. And these are the ones I'm in as well. The 2-year. Oh man, look at that, 44,000 on that 60. at this January. Look at that. It's a lot on the call side, but that's huge right there. So yeah, I mean, I think people's positioning, they're positioning out. Here's December, not much going on. A lot on the put. Why is there no calls? A lot on the put side. I don't know if they selling puts, selling calls or whatever. I think an open contract, open interest is when somebody sells, writes a contract, but then if somebody writes it, somebody's got to buy it. So anyway, um, yeah, it looks like a lot of activities on that January. Seems like something's gonna be popping before January of next year. Q's and that, are they really? Oh shit. Yeah, look at that. What about the IWM? Yeah, I don't know. It is the power hour. I don't know if any news happened. Anything going on in the news? Trump tweets. So that's early this morning. Yeah, here we go. Remember the China deals. So Trump tweets. Trump tweets. Trump tweets. Tell me this don't sound like the China deal stuff. Tremendous progress being made on vaccines and therapeutics. Well, it sounds like a little market pump, don't it? Right? Why? That was the same thing. Tremendous progress on the China trade deal. Deal coming soon. Deal. We're real close to the deal. Real close. Then you're gonna say, "Oh, phase. We're gonna do phases." Anyway, AMD. Yeah, we could bring up AMD real quick. I think my favorite was Nvidia, but I was just looking at that today. Man, look at the man. Damn, I have a feeling my Amazon. Come on, you bounce back. That's where I would have loved to put the trade on right there. But gosh, sorry, AMD. I was looking at Nvidia, and I'm just watching this stock go to the moon. Damn, AMD's got the same chart. Clear all this stuff. I'm looking at the monthly. It's starting to look tired. I can tell you that. Daily looks interesting. That was the monthly. I say Cashmatic. If you can clear that area, you're probably all right. Other than that, I don't know. It's so choppy right there. Let's let it define it. Let's let it show what it's gonna do. And I think by that means it can pop through this area. So I don't think I would want to do anything. You might even be able to sell some calls above here and be aggressive and see what happens. But look at that sell-off, right? Yeah, I mean, tech is it's really pushing it. My true prediction, and I'm long tech, well, I'm long Google and Twitter, is I think one of them companies are going to disappoint bad, I feel, and it's just going to bring down it's just going to pop the bubble of what's been going on. And everybody's going to have that Amazon type thing. What we saw in Amazon is what's going to happen in all of them. They just didn't happen yet. So that's my prediction. But I'm hoping Google and Twitter can skate through, because they didn't really rip like that. But yeah, this sucks with the sell-off at the end of the day. But what can you expect? 202. I hope we don't go negative. That would suck. It'd be a huge reversal. I mean, to be positive all day long, right? And then just go negative the last 45 minutes. So, yeah, remember the VIX was up. Yeah, so it's something with this area, it's possibly a good place to buy some puts. This is the area where we struggle. I'm looking at even over here, it's almost close to that bottom. I would like to see us break through that. I have a feeling we're not, though. I have a feeling it's just gonna keep bouncing along, Damn. What's Walmart doing? Tesla down 75. It's not that bad, actually. Not as bad as what I was just looking at. Walmart. So it looks like my calls with Walmart. See, I'm down $696, $700. Where's it coming from? Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, Facebook is getting me nervous. So you see all these calls? I got these 340s. I'm thinking about selling everything else and keeping these fives. It made me a bunch of money. See right here, I'm up 4,600. So I could just say, let's give it up. And I was willing to run through earnings with all of these holdings, but I don't know. And like I said, they are leaps. SPY's 549 days, so a year and a half, 2 years right there. Year and a half, 2 years. Damn it, what, 2 years and a half right here? These September 22s. Yeah, so if it went down, I'm sure that's plenty of time for it to bounce back. It'll be some pain. Don't get me wrong. It'll be some pain. Oh, man. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Damn, look at Walmart just coming down. Oh, look at the Dow. Let me see what Google's doing. Are we still positive on that? No, Google went negative. See, it was up 0.5%. Let me bring up my heat map real quick. I don't know if this is, I think these might be 20-minute delayed. Oh, it says March 18th. I mean, Tuesday. It says, it says the 3:18 p.m. But no, it's wrong. See, because Google's down. Let me refresh it. Yeah, this is delayed. This is delayed action right there. Yeah, because Google's down $2. But, yeah, it's making me sad. I was just hoping it hold on, 744. But yeah, my portfolio's all up and down. When you see any kind of large number here, it's Facebook. It's this is the position that's doing it. So if you see me in that post in the stories, up 2,000, it's Facebook, because Facebook had a good day. Because these other positions are not huge at all, So it's that's the one position I got on that's pretty big. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and IWM. Who typed that in? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. So thanks for watching, man. Yeah, I'm bullish on that, but it's we got to keep in mind about the market. It just can bring down. You could be bullish on this, but the market will bring it down. Especially Google. It's one of the top dogs in the Qs, and if people are selling the Qs, guess what? Google's going down. That's one of the reasons why trading these stocks suck. But it just is what it is. You know what I mean? They just index to a lot. So the indexes will bring it down, even though we kind of like it. But we'll see what happens. But I actually like the consolidation here, and I'm hoping for the weekly. We got 2 daily closes above that. And I'm hoping for the weekly, this candle closes above. See, this one did barely. I won't even count it. This one didn't close down here. And I'm hoping by Friday this one closes above. And that'll be a good sign. It really would be a good sign. So, all right, y'all. So you said you closed out your position before it joined and dropped. Oh, good. You was watching, huh? Yeah, let me see how bad it hit. Yeah, we might. I don't know. It could be a fake out. Are we still doing the fake out thing? Where it gets everybody to sell their positions. Next thing you know, we close high. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping it's, somebody, some program triggered or something. I don't know. But yeah, something's going on. That's good, man. You got out. If you got out and you didn't experience that drop. Yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm sorry I wasn't really into it. I feel a little tired, lazy, down. I don't know. Yeah, just feeling a little bummed out for some reason. I don't know why. All right, so I'm gonna eat. Gotta eat. I gotta make some rice and gravy. I had my candy for the day, my gummy bears. So. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Thanks for watching, everybody. So appreciate you, Cashmatic, Big and Baba, Big and Baba, whatever on Twitch, Mr. JRH, Nacho on Twitch, the Jewelry Box, my girl, and Cashmatic. Yeah, I think I hit everybody up. I got Nacho right. All right, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. put in the comments. If you want to hit me up, Twitter, Instagram, put in the comments what you trade or whatever. Hey, if you're still watching this video right now, you must like it. You hung out with me for a good 30, 40 minutes. So can I get you to hit that like button for me? Helps me out. I think it does. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. This is Dre.